Okay, ready to get going here. So, my name is Brad Moritz. I'm the president of Appalachian Ski Mountain. And on behalf of Appalachian Ski Mountain and the Moritz family, my mother Reba and my sister Brenda, and also on behalf of the other ski areas that the governor's going to be visiting, Beach Mountain and Sugar Mountain, we're so happy to have the governor come join us. And I also want to take this opportunity to thank our other partners in the North Carolina government, especially the NCDOT, and want to recognize Michael Poe. If you're here, yeah, stand up. The DOT has done the best job with us this year of any year ever, really, and we really appreciate that. That makes all the difference in the world. You know, if people be able to get here, there's nothing more fundamental than that. So thank you. And also want to recognize Whit Tuttle, who's always been a good partner with the ski industry, and they promote us and keep us in mind, and we really appreciate that. But, you know, the industry has gotten back to normal relatively quickly. It's not that way with everyone, and that was affected by the hurricane, but the ski industry is more back to normal, and we're very fortunate and thankful for that. But we appreciate the governor being here, and just want you to know that the fact that you were thinking about us during the winter, we love you. Thank you.
Brad, thank you for the warm welcome. Thank you for the tour. We had a brief tour of the operation here at Appalachian, and it's been many years, but I learned to ski on that slope in the mid-1970s, and so it's wonderful to be back here. Joined by Whit Tuttle with Visit and See, Kim Yokel with the North Carolina Ski Area Association and Sugar Mountain Ski Resort, and Ryan Costin with Beach Mountain Ski Resort. And my favorite person is our First Lady, Anna Stein, is here. All of us are focused on winter sports. We've got the Winter Olympics happening, the Paralympics are right around the corner, and if any of you are like Anna and me, you've been watching as much of it as you can and enjoying every minute. We have 2 Olympians and 1 Paralympian from North Carolina competing. Eunice Lee is in speed skating, Mystique Rowe is in skeleton, and Caden Beasley is in sled hockey. We have 5 other hockey players. 5 Carolina Hurricanes are representing their nations in the Olympics. Sebastian Aho, Finland. Seth Jarvis, late addition to Team Canada. Frederick Anderson, Nikolai Ehlers with Team Denmark. And Jacob Slavin with Team USA. And we're all rooting hard for Team USA in the Olympics. I'm not surprised that North Carolina is turning out top-tier athletes for the Winter Games. After all, we are the ski capital of the South. We've really earned the winter title these last few weeks. I got to tell you, it's wonderful to be here on a Friday morning rather than the State Emergency Operations Center dealing with another winter storm. We have the highest elevation skiing in the entire Southeast. In fact, on the entire East, we have peaks rising above 5,000 feet in elevation. There are 6 beautiful ski resorts in North Carolina, making a wonderful experience, whether you like zipping down the slopes or sipping hot cocoa. Every year, the ski industry supports about 2,000 jobs and generates about $250 million of economic activity. More than 780,000 skiers and snowboarders visit our state each year. And if you're out there watching and you haven't been one, we invite you to become one. And today, in the spirit of the Winter Olympics, I'm here to urge everyone to consider Western North Carolina for your next winter vacation. If you're an experienced skier or snowboarder, we have the slopes for you. But if you are a first-timer, don't worry. We are very experienced. Appalachian is a wonderful, they make it as easy as possible. You don't have to own your own ski clothes. They can rent you your clothes. They rent you your skis. They have a ski school. The Appalachian Ski Mountains French-Swiss Ski College has educated more than 1 million skiers since its inception in 1962. Come here, you may find your next passion. And if skiing isn't your thing in the Boone Blowing Rock area, there are tubing hills, alpine coasters, ice skating, sledding, and of course, incredible food and live music. Western North Carolina is building back stronger after Hurricane Helene. Now, even though neighboring communities were impacted by Hurricane Helene, thankfully our ski resorts were not. And they are open, they're ready for business, they're having a wonderful ski season. There are still weekends for you to come up here and enjoy this beautiful part of the world. I thank you, and I will now bring forward Kim. I knew it was Kim. Kim. Thank you. Thank you.
Unfortunately, we all age a little bit, and so I have to wear glasses. Anyway, welcome, and it's an honor to host Governor Stein and First Lady Anna Stein. My name is Kimberly Yokel, and I'm the president of the North Carolina Skiers Association. The North Carolina Skiers Association was founded and established in the late 70s by the then operating ski resorts. It has evolved over the past 50-plus years to include 6 ski areas. It is a nonprofit organization and the official trade group for alpine ski areas operating within North Carolina and drawing visitors primarily from across the southeast, although we do see international visitors from all over the world. Just the other day I rode the lift with folks from France and saw that visitors from Argentina take advantage of our 4 and under complimentary ticket program. Our organization's mission is to foster, stimulate, and promote skiing and snow sports, as well as safety in skiing and snow sports in North Carolina. We're excited to showcase North Carolina skiing to Governor Stein and First Lady Anna Stein. Our 6 ski areas run up and down the Blue Ridge Mountains. In the southwestern corner of the state, we have Sapphire Ski Area, and in the northwestern corner, we have Appalachian Ski Mountain. In between, we have Cataloochee Ski Area, Hatley Point Ski Boutique, Sugar Mountain Ski Resort, and Beach Mountain Ski Resort. All have unique terrain traits and attract their own niche of visitors. Collectively, North Carolina's ski resorts, 6 ski resorts, attract nearly 1 million visitors, as the governor mentioned, per season, and as many of you know, often in rough and tough weather conditions, to rural parts of the state that otherwise would be slow, quiet, and in need of an economic infusion. The ski industry injects upwards to $244 million over a short 4 months into these rural communities. But it isn't the numbers that really tell the story about North Carolina skiing. In 2020, when the world was afraid and sheltering inside, North Carolina ski areas invited people outside to have fun, to find adventure, to be together, to feel healthy and hopeful. Through the Ski Well, Be Well Procedures and Protocols program, which all 6 North Carolina ski areas swiftly and collectively adopted and implemented, folks found safety and a promising future during those dismal and scary times. And just recently, 1 month before each ski resort was set to open, we were hit by the devastation and destruction of Hurricane Helene, as we all know. Mountain community picked us up and pulled us together. What could have been a long and economically devastating winter became a way back. When the winter weather came, so did the skiers, and with them came hope and energy and money, sending the message that Western North Carolina really is open for business. Fortunately, we have a beautiful weekend upon us, crisp, cool temperatures, deep snow bases on the slopes, up to 8 feet in some areas, as you can certainly tell, and all ski resorts are operating at 100% or nearly 100%. And if there's any time during the winter season to feel the pulse and heartbeat of the North Carolina ski industry, this President's Weekend is it. I'm telling you guys, we're in for a wild ride this weekend. Thank you so much.
Hello, my name is, Ryan Costin. I'm the president of Beach Mountain Resort. First, I want to thank the governor and his team for being here today. Going in, like Kim mentioned, to a busy weekend, so we're all pretty excited that the weather's actually decided to cooperate for us here as we're kind of moving into what is the start of, what we hope to see is large traffic throughout the weekend. Thanks to Brad and his whole family, of course, for hosting us here for this event today. I'd like to tell you, as an independent ski area, we have to focus on so many things at our own facilities. But when you step outside those facilities, there's so many community partners that have to help us to be able to achieve our ultimate goals. And that goes from everything from, of course, cleaning the roads, having support systems through our independent communities, and then on a bigger scale, all of our communities working together to push tourism and specifically the winter sports recreation here in Western North Carolina. We always go through what seems to be some sort of a difficult process of getting open on a year-to-year basis. Started out a few years ago, of course, we all dealt with the pandemic and we weren't sure what our season was going to look like as we were moving into that year. We were fortunate that we were able to get open and operate, and then coming out of that, we didn't think we would necessarily deal with something as traumatic as seeing what happened throughout that period of time. And then, of course, the weather event that occurred last year created an additional layer of us having to be prepared for, not necessarily a normal operating season as we continue to prepare. I think what you've seen here today as you walk around, and hopefully what you see at our facility later today, and of course Sugar Mountain tomorrow, is very resilient business owners that continue to invest in their facilities and make sure that this area and specifically our industry continues to remain extremely strong. I was talking to Gunther and Kim a few moments ago sitting here, and I told them that last Sunday I had the opportunity to start my work day at Beach Mountain. I left there to go ski at Sugar Mountain with my youngest daughter for a ski race and ended my day here at Appalachian for my son's freestyle event. So I went to all three resorts in one day, and I push everyone who comes to the area to have that same opportunity, because as much as we're independent operators, we all have our specific independent traits and uniqueness that create a much bigger package and a nice product that continues to really enhance the ski industry here in this area. So thank you again. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Ron.
All right, thanks everybody. I'm just going to wrap it up. I'm going to talk a little about tourism in the state. As many of you know, tourism is a big part of the economic engine of our state. Visitors each year spend about $37 billion, and the tourism industry employs nearly 250,000 North Carolinians all across the state. And that's a particularly important part of the economy of the mountains here in North Carolina. So I'm so glad the governor is here, and we talked a lot about skiing, but it's not just skiing. There's many things people can do up here in the winter. You can sled, you can ice skate, you can go see a beautiful winter mountain view at a place like Grandfather Mountain, or you can just sit by the fire if that's what you're into. I know my family, our kids built our first snowman ever here, and that's a family memory we'll have that'll last us a lifetime. It's really been important for us. But it's not just about those memories. What it's really about is providing jobs. And by showcasing this and by the hard work that all these folks do to make us the winter sports capital of the world, we provide jobs for thousands of North Carolinians to get through what is traditionally the slowest tourism month of the year and season, which is the winter. So I really want to thank the governor for coming here and doing all he's done to help support recovery, but also thank the folks that work every day in a really challenging industry to provide opportunities for visitors to come out, and especially people like Reba, who's been here for 68 years doing that. We really appreciate it. Thank you all for the difference you make, and thank you for every year innovating and creating new things that helps marketers like us sell it to visitors to come. We really appreciate it. Thanks, everybody.
Let's have fun this weekend.